is the best way to leave your house to your children when you pass away? My name is Amanda Rocha. I am an estate planning and probate attorney in California, and today I'm going to give you a few options and, in my opinion, what I think is the best way. Before I get into that, I want to give you my contact information. You can find me on my website, www.amandarocalaw.com. You can comment down below if this platform allows you to do so, or follow along on my social media. I'm at Amanda Rocha Law. So you have a house, maybe you have more than one house, and you want to leave it to your children. I'm sure, just as I heard, you've heard all sorts of different ways to do that. Sometimes people suggest adding children to their title. Not a great idea. Capital gains will really get them there. Sometimes people suggest using something called a transfer on death deed. Unfortunately, in California, this is not a great way to go, and I normally would not recommend that for most situations. The very best way to leave your house for your children is to set up a revocable living trust and have your children as the beneficiary. It will not matter what their ages are. They can be listed as a beneficiary on your trust at the age of 1, or they could be 100. You get to determine when they receive their inheritance outright and when, if ever, they receive the house. And of course, they cannot receive it before the age of 18 because they are minors, but it will be held for them until then, as long as there are funds to keep it up. If you do not have a trust, then what will happen is if you own the house alone and you pass away, the house will have to go through probate in order to get to your descendants. If you own it with another person in joint tenancy, that person will own it outright when you pass away. And if your children are not their children, then your children will not have a right to that because it is no longer going to go to them. So a trust is, in my opinion, the best vehicle to pass along a house and avoid probate, avoid other kinds of taxes and all sorts of other mishaps. If you have questions about this, please feel free to comment down below. You can schedule a strategy session with me on my website, www.amandarocalaw.com, or you can follow along on my social media. I'm at Amanda Rocha Law, and send me a direct message that way. Thank you.